welcome to the Power Packed Podcast. Please be quiet and courteous and silence your cell phones now. Be sure to grab some snacks and concessions, located in the lobby. And now our feature presentation. Prepare for butter.
Time, wondering if maybe I'm losing my mind, stepping out to the rising enemy, or maybe I'm going out to sea, maybe you should know by now. When I get back, everything will be alright. Seems like I'm out to sea every single night. I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
I hope this old boat will stay afloat as we go.
Whoa, I don't
Triple P, episode 73. It rhymes.
73 PPP.
Triple P, 73.
73 bees in the beehive
73
tree.
bees. Have you ever seen the Bee movie?
With Ben, not Ben Stiller. Who's the other guy? Robert Downey Seinfeld?
Yes, Seinfeld. Jerry Seinfeld.
Yes. Jerry. I have not. Have you seen it?
I've never seen it, but I see so many memes and good like internet content about Bee movie. I one time watched a YouTube video. It was Bee movie, but there was not one bee the entire time, so it was only like 7 minutes long. It was really funny. So
maybe
stupid.
we should put that on our list. The Bee movie.
Yeah. I think Bee movie should be on the list. And to answer Crumb's question, because I saw from Butterdome the notes when I pulled them up, I haven't made a dent in the list. I'm so sorry. I still want to do, if I had to prioritize them, I would definitely do Goofy movie first, because I've been on Disney Plus and I've been doing that and I know it's available. And then Tom and Jerry, and then the Trimmers 1 and 3.
This needs to be the summer of the Power Pack Podcast. This is our year for you to knock out. We need to have a Mary Kate and Ashley sleepover party where you come over or I go over there and we just watch all of the movies in one night. And we'll eat popcorn. We'll paint our toes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll wrestle like alligator wrestling, except with each other. We're like,
each other.
You gator, and I'll hit you with the pillow and pin you like the Fox and the Hound. Or was that the Lion King? It was the Lion King. Nala pinned Simba.
It's like Fox and the Hound, yeah, where he pens the alligator. It's exactly that movie. I was imagining we switch off being the alligator, so one person is shirtless and painted green. The other one is like, it's got the Crocodile Dundee type outfit, and he's just like, you know, that stance where you're about to like tackle a gator. I'm about to pin this gator, and you just like, it's all this commotion. Our wives come downstairs. What's going on? We're playing alligator wrestle.
Okay, go show off your queen. It's my turn to get queen. Yeah. I'm the alligator. I'm chomp chomp.
I think I lost you.
Do you hear me? Hello?
Oh, wait, I can hear you now. Okay. You went silent for a second, but you're back. John is back in town.
Quiet. Let me try moving my microphone closer to my face hole. Let's see if this works right here. Put it there. We are the Power Pack Podcast, the podcast featuring 2 dudes and 1 movable microphone.
1 movable microphone. We are... John and I are friends, and we live in different time zones.
Yeah.
And our Power Pack Podcast is like time zones. There's just, it doesn't matter. No, our Power Pack Podcast is not like time zones. Our Power Pack Podcast is universal, because it doesn't matter which time zone you're in. You can enjoy this podcast with us. And it's funny, because anytime I coordinate doing the podcast with John, I'm sure at this point you probably already know. It's like you're 2 hours ahead, but for some reason I have it ingrained in my brain. If I say 4 o'clock, I do 4/6. I'm like, okay, 4/6. It's like in my brain. It's engraved. So We just need a universal podcast time. Maybe we can go somewhere in the middle. If I say 5 o'clock, that means 4 o'clock my time, 6 o'clock your time. I don't know. Just thinking.
Well, what if we submitted a letter to NASA or whoever's in charge of time zones, probably China, and we had them, instead of going from North Pole to South Pole, we just have them go east to west, like the lines go. So, or maybe diagonal, because you're kind of northwest. So maybe if we just make one time zone, the first time zone, we should just change where the equator is and make that also the time zone. So the equator will go from Portland area, Washington, to Missouri. That'll be a time zone, and it'll wrap around the world. And then we'll
wrap around.
The rest will, who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares what the time zones are?
They get it sorted out. Or I was going to say we just have one American time zone. All of America, it's a lawless, no time zone. You don't know what time of day it is. It's just
America.
Is it 3 a.m.? Is it 2 o'clock in the afternoon? I don't know, but I'm going to go buy me some taquitos from 7-Eleven and a twisted tea.
We don't have clocks in our cars anymore. We're free, man.
Yeah. This is truly the country of the free. We don't got no time. We don't got time restraints.
It'll be at work at sunrise, and then you get off at sundown. That's how we do time.
That's how they do it back in the day. No fancy smartphones or nothing. You wake up, the lights coming through your windows. You're like, oh, I'm going to go work my 18-hour shift in the Ford factory in Detroit, and then the lights are down, and then I'll go home.
And then I'll go to a rap battle and earn some street cred, and then I'll become the next Slim Shady. That's my Slim Shady impression.
Some spaghetti. That was a great Slim Shady impression.
Slim Shady. He kind of has that like whiny voice.
It's a little bit nasally, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Slim Shady. I'm a rebel, and I get all the ladies. Well, the real
That's
Slim
pretty much
Shady, please
what it
stand
sounds like.
up. E-I-E-I-O. With what's something Slim Shady does? With a something here. With a what's I'm trying to dig into Slim Shady. Okay.
With
the real Slim Shady, please stand up. E-I-E-I-O.
the old Macdonald melody. I like that. That's good.
With what's the? It's not a woof woof. What does he do? With
he's got a hip hop here and a hip hop there. I don't know.
Here a hip, there a hop, everywhere a hip hop. Old Slim Shady had a barn. This is dumb. Okay, what are we doing this episode?
Great. Wow, this is a fun one. Well, this is a special episode, and you know why? Not only is it Triple P episode 73, it rhymes, so 73 and P, but this is our nap, or sorry, I just ruined the thing I was gonna say. Our podcast is like a cup of coffee or a energy drink for John, because he just woke up from a nice little nap, a little afternoon nap, and we got a little sleepy boy up and awake. What is your go-to post nap drink? What's your thing? Are you doing coffee right now? What are you doing?
Right now it's scotch, but
same thing. Yeah, same thing. Potato.
Same thing. Potato, tomatoes. It's all good. I was gonna say something, but I forget what I was gonna say. Cause like you said, I'm entering wake up world, and I was in Nappersville, Nap Time, Tennessee.
Napster. I do have a theme for at least most of the episode. I want to talk about naps, because I have a lot of different things about naps, and I want to just get the record straight. So for me, I don't nap often, but when I do, it's nice. I'm like, when I have a nap, I'm like, I have so much energy the rest of the day. But I always wake up and I have certain things going on. One, I'm usually very confused, and it's kind of, and I wake up, my heart's pounding. I'm like, where am I? And I'm like, oh God, I'm sleeping, but it's daytime. And then I'm usually drooling pretty bad, so I'm like, ugh, and I'm like waking up, I'm like, ugh, and I'm like disheveled and scared, and confused. And then about 20 minutes later, I'm feeling pretty rested. But I was wondering, how do you feel after a nap?
If I take a long nap, I feel groggy and gross, and it's like my head is overdosing on NyQuil. But if I take like a 20-minute nap, it's perfect. But
that's true.
It was one of those days where you get off work and then it's hot outside, so we went and got ice cream, and then we ate it on our porch. And then the sun zapped me, and I was like, time for bed. The sun just put a little blanket of warmth around me. It was like, shh, eat that ice cream, boy. Eat that ice cream. And then it kind of gently laid my head down and carried me inside. It's like, go to bed now. Go to bed. Shh. And then I woke up, and the sun wasn't hovering over me like a creeper.
Oh, that verbatim happened, yeah. And that sounds like a nice afternoon, though. It sounds like it's like a worthwhile like reason, to take a nap. And I get that too after eating a bunch, or especially when it's warm, like this time of year when the sun's on you. It's just like I got to take a nap, or I got to go just, take it easy. But I agree with you that there's a certain time limit with naps. If you take too long of a nap, then you just, like I said, head full of NyQuil. 20 minutes, 30-minute nap. It's like the power move, You just wake up, you feel good. Feel good for sure.
So what you can do if you don't want the sun like controlling your life, because like you said, that the 20, 30-minute nap's perfect. What you can do is go outside with like hairspray and all sorts of chemicals, spray them into the ozone. Let's get that greenhouse effect going, and that way we can block the sun rays from controlling your life. You can be in charge. No time zones, no sun. Just have it your way. That's America.
I like that grassroots way. Just some disheveled guy going outside with just like, he spent $50 on hairspray and chemicals, and he's just like, you're not gonna get me this time, son. He's just spraying it into the air, and they just his neighbors look. Yeah,
I live my life the way I live my life.
Don't tell me what to do.
How dare you control me? You're the worst influencer ever.
You'll never be able to get me under your sleepy spell again. And they just keep spraying the stuff in the air. And I think, you know what? I'm not going to, you're not wrong. That's science there. Because if you pollute the earth enough, then you get you no longer get any sun. And then, and then there's other side effects like the planet dying out and like no more bees and other things like that. But, we're a selfish society. So we want to go for what benefits us. And we don't want to, if we don't want to be sleepy in the afternoon, then
I want the sun to make an Instagram page, and I want to see what kind of influencing it does. Hi, welcome to the afternoon. It's about 3 p.m. my time. Now, why don't you guys, I know there's so many workout videos you can do on this Instagram. There's so many motivational talks you can listen to. But you know what? Sometimes you just need to cozy up and take a nap. Just look right into my eyes. Take a nap. Feel my warmth. Feel my rays. Take a nap. Don't do anything the rest of the day. Also, don't put on sunscreen. You're pale. Let's burn you up a little bit. Let's get you some blisters. Come on now. Just lie on down. Let me do my thing. I'm the sun. Press like and subscribe. Please share with your friends.
Subscribe. Slide in the DMs.
Moon, get out of here. Stop messaging me, Moon. Block.
Yeah. Moon's like Moon is like you up.
You up, bro?
Yeah, you up. Oh man. That was a good, your sun impression is it's got like a Bob Ross feel. It's very pleasant to listen to that. I would subscribe just to hear the sun, do that. And that's basically what your voice of that is, what it feels like when you're sitting out on your front porch, like you said, eating ice cream, nice warm summer evening, and having the sun cascade over you.
Well, if I do my diligent research on the Instagram terms of service, they say I think you have to be a person to have an Instagram, because you can't press buttons on the phone if you're a son. So maybe the son teams up with Bob Ross, and the son takes over his hair. So Bob Ross just has this glowing halo sun of hair, and they team up, and the sun will put you to sleep. Bob will put you to sleep. He'll paint a picture. The sun will teach you about naps. It's just it's like Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg, just that dynamic duo.
That's a great collab. And that's the only Instagram page I would follow if that existed. Just Bob Ross and the sun. And yeah, it is kind of like Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg. You got the different elements. I imagine that would be a fun, if we ever get this off the ground, I'd like to have both Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg on, but not individually. They have to come on at the same time, just to make it more, because you and I are a dynamic duo, yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead. I didn't mean to.
No, I was saying I don't want anyone to feel like a third wheel. That's what I'm saying. I just want to be courteous.
Well, I want every time we ask them a question, them to respond in unison, unscripted, so I can really see how tight their bond is. They're like twins.
Okay, should we try that with well, we need to put that to the test to see if we have the same bond that Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg do. So maybe later for Butterdome, or we could do it even right now, we should try to answer a question in unison and see if it lines up. I think it will. I'm pretty positive it will. But we'll just take it slow and we'll see how it goes.
We could do a sneak peek. We haven't asked JJ Fresh on our Discord, so let's try getting our Martha on. Okay,
so
this might be more of an explanatory answer, so I don't know how this is going to go. Scash should be a real word. What should it mean?
Okay. Maybe we do like a 1, 2, 3, and then we'll just go in. And how about, regardless of what the other person says, it's going to sound really bad for everyone in the podcast. So we need to say our answers at the same time, and even if we talk over the top of each other, we got to just say our answers at the same time. And when we're done talking, we're done talking, and we'll see if it lines up. Does that sound good?
Okay, I'm scared, but yes.
Okay. This is going to be ridiculous. Okay, so there's the Scash. Okay, so this is really, really dumb. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Scash to me would be something that is money that is on the ground in New York and it's wet.
Oh, see, that was you kind of explained the answer. You kind of read the question. Okay, I see what you did. I just said like one word.
No, that was perfect. I got chills because I thought I was talking into a long hallway and hearing my echo back. So,
hello, I'm the hallway. Yeah. I'm echoing back to you, but not what you said. I'm one of those special hallways that has a conscience. Thanks for talking to me. No one ever does.
I like your inanimate object voices today. You're just like killing it, man. You should nap before the podcast every week, so then you're just feeling fresh.
I have like a voice acting resume. All right, what voices can you do? Well, I can imitate the sun. I can also imitate an empty hallway. Hire me. Like, what?
You want me to be in your next commercial? They're like, do you do anything else? No, just those two. And Slim Shady.
And I also do a mean Slim Shady.
Slim Shady.
E-I-E-I-O.
On the farm you had some gravy.
Oh, Slim Shady, drink some gravy. E-I-E-I-O. Ate the gravy, not a lady. E-I-E-I-O. Lady made a baby, put it in some gravy, put it in the oven, 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah. Okay, what was your answer? Your answer was New York wet money?
Yeah, I think Scash is like, it should be an Urban Dictionary thing for wet money that you find on the ground in like a subway in New York. So it's visibly dirty, and it's like you don't want to pick it up, but it's like $10 is $10 off the ground.
So you see like a kid going to reach to pick up a wet 5. It's like, no, don't touch that. That's Scash.
Yeah, you don't want no Scash.
It's like scab and cash. Like, we don't want that Scash. Get out of here.
Because it's like the scab of the earth.
And in New York, $5 that's like a penny there, because everything's so much more expensive. You can't even get nothing for $5. You know, put the cash down. Put the cash down. Now, if it's a hundo,
that a funny concept?
Yeah.
Well, I was saying it's funny concept because New York is like apparently kind of gross and grungy, but it's also really expensive. So it's funny how that works.
It is weird. It's like you pay like 4 times as much for things, but are 4 times as poor. I don't know. Yeah, you want to buy some 6 bagels at my bagel store? It's gonna be hundo, bro. No scash, dry money only.
Yeah, no scash accepted on the front side.
No wet subway money.
No. Nobody likes wet subway money.
I'm the bagel operator. I operate the bagels.
Bagel operation.
You know, we put the bagels in the boxes. We give the bagels to the customers. You know, it's high stakes. High stakes.
That's what we do
in the city. Oh,
high stakes.
Yeah. Dangerous work we do. You seen The Deadliest Catch? You ever watched The Deadliest Bagels? You know how hot those fryers get? The bake ovens? Oh, man, you can burn your fingers. And they'll hurt all day. How are you supposed to braid your cousin's hair when your fingers are all blistery? Yeah. Deadliest Bagel.
Deadliest Bagel. That is a dangerous business. I like that. This guy, he works in the bagel industry. He's seen things. His hands are all burnt, so he can't braid his cousin's hair. So funny.
She likes her hair braided because it's unruly. She almost has a perm, and she doesn't like it. She likes it braided.
I'm imagining, like a ponytail braid, like the classic, like the middle school, that kind of braid. And just imagine this guy is like, okay, I'm done with my shift. I'm gonna, put some burn ointment on my fingers and then go over to my cousins and help braid their hair. So
it's my daily. Some people brush their teeth every day. I braid my cousin's hair every day. Every day.
I wish I had an instrument to play right now. I feel like we should write a song about braiding our cousin's hair, but I really don't at the same time.
Every day I braid my cousin's hair. There's one line. You can do the next line, and that could be the whole song. And then we'll make a rap about it later.
Perfect.
Let's
so
hear
yours was every day I braid my cousin's hair. Can't look at bagels, they make me scared. Burns on my fingers hurt.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I mean, I don't know. I haven't taken a nap, so I'm not feeling you've got the fresh perspective. Hashtag fresh perspective.
Not the hair in her underwear. Yeah, I got that. I'm on like Fresh Street. It's like when you wake up and peel a banana. Dude, I'm that nanner, baby. I'm on fire. I don't know what I'm talking about.
There's so many gross things that was John. I want to, you know what? For Gary Graphics, I want a picture of a banana, and as it's being peeled, it's John's face on the banana.
Got that nanner fire, baby.
Yeah. He's a nanner boy.
What's that? Not Katy Perry. What's the other one that no one cares about anymore? April Lavender. Why do you gotta go and make my life complicated? I see the way you look at my mom and get all frustrated. That lady.
Oh, yeah. Which, funny that you mentioned that. I saw a tweet recently. Someone retweeted it from Kanye West. And he's like, yo, I've never even heard Advil lasagna before. I think it was like, he was trying to say Avril Lavigne, but he's like, yo, I never listened to Advil lasagna before. Who is that?
Dude,
she's so funny.
She's classic.
Yeah. I mean, how have you not heard? I mean, like, come on. Skater Boy, Complicated. Those are only two songs I remember. Know. Yeah.
Who's
Skater Boy is pretty funny.
That said, Stacy's mom. Was that a girl person or a boy person that sang that?
That was a boy person. That was Fountains of Wayne.
Fountains of Wayne?
Yeah.
Wayne? Like Wayne Newton?
Like Wayne Newton, yeah. Dude.
Fountains of Wayne. I just imagine Wayne Newton spitting out
Wayne
water like a statue baby.
Yeah.
I want a Fountain of Wayne. Fountain of Wayne. What were we talking about before this?
I think we were talking about how right now I've got like a little kiddie pool, and right now my feet are submerged in melted butter because I'm getting ready for something. And as I squish with my feet and the butter goes between my toes and it's still a little bit warm, I'm thinking about the butter dome.
Oh, as you say that, I'm running down the slant of my roof, and I'm going to spring off the gutter. It's going to snap because I'm so heavy, and I'm going to just fly through my backyard and belly flop into the pool of butter, and I'm going to start nibbling at your feet like a rat. Splash.
Oh, that's my toes.
Yum, yum, yum.
Welcome to the Butter Dome. As we get started, I was thinking about something, and John is quite the talented. He's a prolific visual word speaker, as in he says things that they're quite fun to visualize about. Like that last Butter Dome thing was quite funny to think about. And I was thinking about in the past, it's been episodes, maybe like 20 plus, where we've had a, I know you've been busy, but I was wondering if you had any Possum King updates for the children.
No Possum King updates. I do know where I'm at, though, in the book and what he needs to do next.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm excited to keep going with that because we're at the final sprint of the book, so it's getting there.
Ooh, so it's nice. Well, I know you're busy. I imagine maybe we can collab as a JJ Fresh thing. We can release the JJ Fresh album and your book on Christmas this year.
Oh my goodness, that'd be amazing.
We'll just be like Disney and just drop a bunch of good stuff all at once for everybody.
Yeah, it's Disney friendly too. DF down for the friendliness. Down to friendly. DT friendliness. Okay, we're in the Butter Dome, right?
We are in there, and my hands are covered in butter.
Okay, and most of the time we get distracted for like 30 minutes, but I think we can stay focused this time. But I was going to have you look something up, but I don't remember what it was now. Doesn't matter. Okay, here we go. First Butter Dome. Okay, wait. No, how do we do the Butter Dome again? Hold on. It's been so long. Hold on. Going to the podcast notes. I'm going to find out how I do this show thing. Isn't it weird to think that this is a show that some people listen to?
Yep, like regularly. Yeah.
Okay, so we do announcements. All right, announcements. Leave a review, leave a like, leave a comment. If you're one of them people that watch the birthday video, we want to hear from you. Also, to that one guy who offered to buy me stuff, I don't need anything. I'm good. I have enough stuff. I got Josh, and he holds me. So like, subscribe, all that stuff. Oh, Boo Boo's here. Boo Boo's lurking. Come here, Boo Boo. No, she shut the door.
Oh, no.
She's opening it. I don't know. What are we doing for dinner again? Salad. We're doing salad and what? Salad and Cheez-Its for dinner.
Ooh. That's a Midwestern delicacy.
We just got pizza-flavored meat sticks from the store after our Dairy Queen.
Man, you guys are living it.
That's right. Yeah. Well, we went to the Ghost Creamery. We don't know if what we saw was real or not. It's like one of those movies where they see something and experience something, and then the next day they go to check it out again, and it's not there. So we think we saw a bunch of ghosts eating ice cream.
Oh, so the ice cream place didn't exist?
Well, like, there was a place called the Creamery, and there was a sign, and we saw people eating ice cream, or so we thought. And then we go there today because it's like, we want to try some ice cream. And it was locked. It was like, almost looked like it was out of business.
Whoa. That's some like, wow.
I don't know, but we went in and it was actually like a brewery. It's like, what? We were really confused. And so we thought maybe we saw some ghosts last night. That's my new theory. We saw ice cream ghosts.
I bet you saw ice cream ghost, yeah.
It's weird.
So weird. It's weird.
Okay,
That's
well, we'll have
weird.
Cheez-Its
I like that
and
new word.
salad for dinner. But I don't want to do dishes. I'm so sad.
Cheez-Its and salad are good. I mean, that's a good mix. You can put the Cheez-Its on the salad.
Yeah, Cheez-Its on the salad.
It's like crouton.
Yeah, we were supposed to get a dishwasher, but when they went to install it, they're like, oh, you need to contact a plumber because your little water whatever is on the bottom instead of the side. So you need to get a pipe from your sink that goes to the side, and then we can install your dishwasher. And we've already been waiting 2 weeks on this dishwasher. So now we get to wait 2 more-ish, probably. Anyways, what we're doing before we got lurked on. Okay, announcements, share, leave a review. If you're listening to this on a computer screen, I want you to put your monitor or laptop, put it on the ground, and put your screen flat so it's facing up, and just take off your shirt and lie on the screen and just keep us nice and cozy and warm for the butter dome, because
cold
warm butter is wet butter, and wet butter slithers through the fingers like a greased goose going through a grinder. We need all the moisture we can get.
Oh yeah, there's check. Wait, how far are we in? Let's see. 31 minutes, and we finally got our first animal killing joke.
A greased goose.
That's good. That's a greased up goose. Oh, greased up goose. Yeah. Yeah, it's let me thank those Patreon supporters. So just like a greased up goose, or just like a goose going through a grinder, it couldn't happen without grease, and I feel like our Patreon supporters are like the grease, and John and I are the goose. Oh, yuck. Anyways, thank you, Crumb, Gary Graphics, and Gary Bilson. You guys are the grease to this goose, and we want to thank you guys for just keep us greased up. You know.
Did you thank Crumb in there? I wasn't. Did you?
Oh. Crumb, yes. She's always the first person to thank.
Okay, but I was thinking about the grease goose and the Gary, and the Crumb. Like, she needs to change her name to Gary Baby. So we have Gary Graphics,
Gary Baby, yeah.
Gary Bilson, Gary Baby.
Oh yeah, and that could be. Then we can give them nicknames like GG and GB and GB. Oh, she'd be another GB. She's Gary Baby.
It's like Ed and Eddie, Gare and Gary.
Yeah, that is such a weird show. That is a really weird show.
It was kooky.
It was really kooky. It is kooky. Yeah.
Okay, so we're here. We're in the Butter Dome. I can't remember what I was going to ask you to look up, but we have some imales.
Yeah. Let's see those imales.
Let's get it hot in here. Okay, so the first one. She sent Nicolas Cage to play Tiger King's Joe Exotic in scripted series, blah, blah, blah. So apparently, Nick Cage is Joe Exotic.
That's what I heard.
So that's good news, because despite what people say, I like Nick Cage movies. I'm a weirdo, but whatever. That's cool.
Were you the one who said Nick Cage? He basically, he didn't even seem like he was going to be an actor. He just showed up, and they're like, oh, you got the job. And he's like, oh, I was just looking for the bathroom.
Oh,
There's a movie where he's burned alive, and it's kind of funny because he's like, his screams are really just bizarre.
Oh, here's a quiz. I'm going to put this in the Discord. I'm going to put it under podcast content.
Ooh.
click that link and let's see what we get. So make some brownies and I'll reveal if y'all more like Gordon Ramsay or Guy Fieri. Okay. Milk chocolate or dark chocolate? I'm gonna choose dark.
I'm gonna do mine too. So.
Okay. What do you pick?
Are we gonna do this at the same time? I did dark chocolate.
You did dark.
Let's do it together.
Okay. Nuts. Yes or no?
For our brownies.
Yeah.
I don't do nuts in my brownies. So no.
I'm not a nutty boy either. Ooh, Nutella or caramel?
Oh, caramel.
Oh, I'm doing Nutella, baby. How will you bake them until they are fudgy? Until they are fudgy with crisp edges.
I'm going to do fudgy with the crisp edges.
I'm just doing fudgy. The less crisp, the better. Which piece do you want? The center or an edge?
Oh, center, without doubt. For me.
Oh, yeah. Center. Duh.
Oh.
Pick some ice cream to top it off. Chocolate, vanilla. I'm
doing vanilla because that's just a good profile.
I'm also doing vanilla. Sprinkles to spice it up.
That's probably the hardest one here. I like sprinkles on like a cosmic brownie, but a homemade brownie, I'm going to say no.
Like the sprinkles in the picture are those rectangle ones. I love those. But I like them on more like airy, soft pastries, like a donut. I don't know if I like them on a dense brownie. So I'm going to go no. I'm Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, I got Gordon Ramsay, and it says, you want to be the best at everything you do. You strive for greatness, and you never think twice about giving criticism. Looks like you are an idiot sandwich.
So if I was to pick, okay, let's go back to what I picked. So if I was to go with milk chocolate, yes, caramel, edges, crispy, and chocolate, I would be an idiot sandwich. Is that what they're saying?
I think that's what they're saying.
Huh. Well,
I think they're calling us an idiot sandwich, yeah.
Should we both just start yelling at each other when we're podcasting? Like, oh, I can't believe you said that. You're the worst.
Where's the lamb sauce?
You're like burnt top ramen in my salad, boy. You dirty C word. C standing for crab apple.
Crab apple.
I'm Gordon Ramsay. Meow.
I think he calls people donkeys all the time, too, which is really funny.
You donkey. I'm going to punch you in the head, donkey.
Man, you're killing it with the impressions today. I keep forgetting you're even on the podcast. I just hear all these different characters. And I'm like, where'd John go?
Oh, I can add that to the resume. Got hallway, got sun chips or whatever. The sun boy, the sun, and Gordon Ramsay. N-E-I-E-I-O. All right, next question or email. I don't know. I'm still waking up. What is this? TikTok? No. Here we go. Crumb baby. I would like y'all to sneak in this secret word somewhere in the podcast episode before it ends. But don't tell the viewers what the word is until later. The secret word is blank. Bye. P.S. Only if you want to. I don't run this podcast. So I'm going to drop the secret word. If you want to know what it is before we say it later, you got to join the Discord. That's the perks of the Discord. So I'm going to put that under podcast content. Here's a secret word.
See.
And we'll each drop it whenever we feel like later. So cool.
That sounds good. I like that.
Yeah, that's fun.
That's fun. That is really cool. Where'd you find that great that BuzzFeed quiz? Where'd you find that?
Oh, that was an email from Crumb Baby.
Oh, wow.
Crumb Baby, sending us the BuzzFeed. Guy Fieri. You got Fieri or Dave Ramsey? Oh. Moon's over my head.
We should have... What about a rap battle between Gordon Ramsay and Guy Fieri? We could have that.
Doesn't Guy Fieri also have blonde hair, but his roots are showing? I feel like that could be an Eminem diss. Like Ramsey's dissing Guy Fieri for having his roots showing. See.
Like your hair is bleached, but your roots are showing. I'm a natural
bleached,
blonde.
But your roots are showing, like your undercooked meat. Something.
undercooked meat.
Yeah,
I want to come up
kind
with that.
Of showing, but not terrible. Some of the pictures, his roots are definitely showing. Your head's like undercooked meat and something. That's the first line, but we have to figure out the punchline or like the rhyme scheme.
I like that. That's like your bleach, but showing undercooked meat. I think we could make a rap song. Maybe we should record it though, and I'll do like a Guy Fieri accent, and you do like Gordon Ramsay one or something, and then we'll go back and forth.
Is that song going to be on the album, the Gordon Ramsay one you made, or the Guy Fieri one? Because I really like that one.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it will be on the album. It'll be on.
Awesome. I know you emailed me tracks master. I just haven't done it yet because I'm the worst.
Oh, it's all good. No, you're busy boy, and I've only mixed like a few songs, but I might I'm gonna do some more soon. I was just finishing up a little project. Boo.
I'm like a starfish you cut in half, and it doesn't grow another half. It just is stubborn, and it's now a half fish.
So you're like half a starfish. That's
like
just...
I ain't growing a body for you. No, cut me in half. I'm gonna die right here.
Yeah, that's what instead of a half rat, it should be I didn't even know what to say. I was like trying to visualize that.
Because isn't when you cut a starfish in half, it like grows two starfish?
Oh, I think you're right. Should I look this up?
Yeah, let's get Bill Nye, the Josh Karsh guy, on here. Let's figure out some science together. Because if that's not how starfish work, then my weird metaphor falls apart. And I just...
Nope. You're right. Beyond their distinctive shape, sea stars are famous for the ability to regenerate limbs, and in some cases, entire bodies. Some require the central body to be intact to regenerate, but a few species can grow an entirely new sea star just from a portion of a severed limb.
I wonder, like, what the probability is. If you took a starfish, how many starfish would it take from cutting off all the limbs? Like, say a starfish had like 8 fingers. How many starfish would it take cutting off all 8 fingers to get 8 new starfish? Like, what's the probability of like getting 100% regrowth rate from 8 different starfish fingers?
That's what I'm curious about. I don't know.
Because like you say you have a starfish, I'm going to cut off like all its legs. Oh, only 3 grew back. That's still pretty good. Got 3 new bodies.
That's pretty good.
Well, what's the percentage? What's the probability of all 8 starfish legs growing a new starfish? We should start a documentary on Netflix where we go out to little lagoons or whatever they're called, the little tide pools, and we just capture all the starfish and take them back to our lab and just cut off all their legs.
You know how mad people would get at that? Like us just like pretty much poaching these starfish and then take you back and then on a janky camera being like, okay, we're going to cut off another wig and then just see if it grows back. Oh, that'd be so funny.
We're just
kind of funny, actually.
We're creating more starfish. We're populating the ocean.
Exactly. If you think about it, that is the point of it. It's like, no, our whole ploy of it was like, we're not trying to kill the starfish. We're just trying to make them grow back. And it made me think of, this is really gross to think of as, but think of it as a human. Can you imagine if you got your hand got cut off or something, and then as this thing says, so your hand's cut off, and then it grows back an entire new John or Josh.
So it's like you're connected at the wrist.
Yeah, exactly.
So what would be the worst place to be connected to somebody? Like if you had starfish powers and someone was going to cut you in half somewhere, where would be the worst spot to do it?
I think cutting the skin off your foot, because then you can't really walk if someone's like foot is attached to your foot.
You could crab walk.
That's true. You could that's a horrifying image. Like 2 people joined at one foot and that foot's just kind of flopping around and they're just like crab walking towards you.
Yeah, I'm going to say if they cut off my stomach and then a new me grew out of my stomach. But I'm going to pretend that it didn't grow like I'm not touching it nose to nose. It more grew out of me. Like, when a tooth comes in wrong?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So it comes out of me and it uses its hands as like its legs to support itself. And it's just a back coming out of my stomach. And then it has 2 legs. And so that we walk around, I kind of think of like a centaur, except backwards. So it's just really
ew.
Weird.
That's so gross. There's like this thing coming out of your stomach, and it's these upside down hands, and then this head, and then you're just like, but your whole upper body, you've got your arms. Yeah, imagine like a very just gross mutated centaur dude. Yeah, and the head, you can't really hear it talk. It's like,
I feed it like a dog. I put out some food and some water. Here's some lasagna. Advil lasagna.
Advil lasagna.
Yeah, you want Advil lasagna in a sauna. Oh, yeah. Oh, did you hear about Aaron Carter got floored during a training match? Aaron Carter gets dropped in the gym. Not a good sign for his Lamar Odom fight. Apparently got punched in the chest and just dropped during like training.
Oh, and it was during training. We're all about Aaron Carter, but he's definitely going to lose that fight. And it's just
I wish we could like live stream it and watch it with everybody. That'd be fun.
Oh, that'd be fun. If they do, let's figure out a way to do that. Maybe if we have to pay for it, we just use some of the podcast money. That's a good thing to spend it on, of course. And we can watch. We can also watch it after the fact on YouTube and then just do a commentary like, Joe Rogan and those guys, they do the commentary of the UFC. So the same thing.
We could also just watch like Cinderella Man and then just take a clip of it and Photoshop Aaron Carter's face on one of the guys and then put Lamar Odom on Russell Crowe and then have him duke it out. We can just pretend it's the real thing.
I like that. That's a fun idea too. It's creative.
Yeah. Russell Crowe is one of those people I hope never gets old. I mean, I know he is old, but I grew up watching his movies and I don't want to see him get old. I want Russell Crowe to be young forever.
Yeah. Forever young. Kurt Russell will be forever young.
Do you have like an actor when you notice like, holy crap, they're old now?
I think that was Johnny Depp. He looks like, I saw a picture of him recently and the dude looks like he's just really old.
Yeah, all that rum and pirate cosplay. Really. Hey, Polly, want to quack enough?
I am a pirate.
I'm a pirate. Let me brush you with my peg leg. Let me just touch you right there. Okay, Polly, want this cracker right here? Put it in your mouth and eat it. Shut your mouth and eat this. Johnny Depp, the aggressive food-pushing pirate.
Eat it. Food-pushing pirate.
Eat the brownie. Dave Ramsey made it.
Yeah, these are Dave Ramsey's brownies.
Okay, here's a fun question. If you ran the Black Pearl, who would your crew be? You get 5 celebrities.
Oh.
Go.
All right. So Guy Fieri.
Mm-hmm.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're my 2 favorite celebrities. And then Mike Myers, but he's not Mike Myers. He has to dress up like Shrek and do the Shrek voice the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I'm very, very like adamant about that. If he comes and he shows up and he's regular Mike Myers, we're gonna kick him. We're gonna throw him overboard to David Jones' locker. Then we got who else? Then probably like Robert Downey Jr. Just because he'll be the skeptical smart guy the whole time. So we need somebody like that, kind of like the Tony Stark sort of thing. And then Elon Musk. And then it'd be funny because then Tony Stark, he'll do the Tony Stark thing, and then Elon Musk will. Actually, you know what? I retract the Robert Downey Jr. I want Kanye West and Elon Musk on there. They're both so crazy.
Yeah. Kanye was going to be the captain.
And it'd be fun.
That would be a fun boat.
That'd be fun. I like legitimately. It's one of those things. It's not the Frankie Muniz thing. That's the paradox I've talked about, where you talk about a celebrity and you're like, oh, it'd be funny to hang out with them, and then you hang out in a room with them and you're just uncomfortable because you don't really. They kind of creep you out. That wouldn't be the case with Kanye West and Elon Musk. It'd be funny because they're both so crazy. That it would just be really entertaining to hear what they like say and trying to see them navigate like running a boat and everything. It'd just be funny. It'd be a good time. But
Elon Musk would make your boat like Treasure Planet. He'd find a way to make it float in space. Like, wow.
He would.
Elon Musk to Mars. Elon Musk in a boat.
Musk makes cars. He makes boats. Who'd be your 5 people?
Well, Kanye West is going to be my captain, but I don't want to steal from your boat. I don't want to poach member. I'm going to find a new captain. Oh, okay. Okay. But let me skip the captain for now. I want Wesley Snipes and Dakota Fanning. They're kind of like the comedy duo. Because you got like the washed up child actor with the big burly I'm going to kill vampire guy. So that would be a fun combo. Dakota Fanning, Wesley Snipes.
He has to have swords.
I do want someone like Leonardo DiCaprio I think he's my captain. Leonardo DiCaprio, he's my captain. He's just a sexy boy telling the crew what to do. So that's 3. I have 2 more. I should probably have some ladies on the boat. Just to balance everything out. Let's see. Who's my lady picks? How about Richard Simmons? And what's my next lady? Well, no, not Richard Simmons. What am I saying? He's not a lady. Okay. Richard Simmons will be underneath the boat preparing lunches. So he doesn't count.
No, he's not an actual member, yeah.
No, I need 2 ladies. 2 celebrity ladies. How about Jessica Simpson? Because that's just the name that came to my head. And doesn't she have like a sister?
Advil Lasagna.
Advil Lasagna. Yeah, she'll be doing like sweet grinds on her skateboard off the poop deck. She'll be like kickflip. She'll be doing nollies off the plank. Or ollies or whatever.
Skater boy.
Yeah. She'll have a half pipe on the top of the boat.
Just shredding the whole time. The boat's capsizing and we're getting like attacked by pirates. And she's just like skating up top and
she's like, hey,
we're all getting harpooned in.
Yeah. That's my crew.
That's a fun crew. That was a great question, man. That was very good.
Audience
that was a really good one.
Write down your celebrity pirate crews and what maybe we can rate them. If at least 2 people have their celebrity crews lined up in the comments below, we can pick which one we like better and it'll give us something to talk about next week. How about that? How was your week?
It's always good. Oh yeah, I was about to say let's do some wisdom because I gotta go make some dinner, but let's do that. My week has been good. I went and probably the best part of it is went and visited some family down in Portland over the weekend. And that was cool. The food is way better in Portland than where I live. We only have like Denny's and stuff like that. But yeah, it was good. How was your week?
It was good. So I bought a new hat, a normal hat, nothing like a fancy boy hat. No trilbies, no bowlers, no fedoras, just no top hats, just a hat, normal hat. And I have a giant head, so I ordered one online. It was too big, so I was like, okay, this is too giant. So then I went to the store, and the guy's like, yo, welcome to Lids. What can I get you? And I said, I just need something that'll fit. And he's like, oh, I got you. And he was putting on those hats with a really flat brim that feel like you're wearing a bucket. And I said, no, not this. I need a normal hat. One with a curvy brim, like I'm a baseball kid or something. He's like, oh yeah. And so I found a flex fit hat that fit when I put it on, but my head is tricky. My head is, I think it likes to expand when you least expect it. Because as I'm walking out of the mall, I start getting a headache. I'm like, oh, it's just slightly too tight.
Oh, no.
I went home and I was like, you know what? I'm not returning this. I'm going to fix it. So I took a salad bowl and I turned it upside down and I put my hat on it and left it there for days. And now it fits.
Oh, no. Dude, that's that Texas engineering again. Man, that's impressive. You know what? Kudos to you for being like, you know what? I don't want to return this hat. I don't want to go back and do that. I'm going to make it work. And you did. The salad bowl trick is something I now want to try if I have a hat that's too small.
If you have a dream, you just got to make it happen. You got to submit it like Simba and Nala. Nala's going to just tackle back to the Lion King wrestling. Like, why did that come up twice on this podcast? I don't know.
I don't know.
Like Nala pinning Simba. You're going to get your dreams got, boy or girl. Yeah.
Your dreams are going to get dunked on.
Yeah, wrestle that cub to the ground, strangle it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to be like Scar. You got to push your dreams into the big old valley of antelope to get what you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. That made sense, but it doesn't matter. This
it did.
Podcast
well, that was
make sense.
It doesn't, and that's the point. It's just completely meta. But I feel like that was some worthy Power Pack wisdom, because you were like, you're dishing it out like it's.
I'm dishing out like I work at Cold Stone, boy.
Yeah, Cold Stone, boy. Okay, here's my Power Pack wisdom. They have the. I was about to say my Power Pack wisdom, and I realized how dumb it sounds. I was thinking of Cold Stone, and it's funny. This came to my head, and as I say it, it's gonna sound really dumb, but I was like, they have the Cold Stone that they put the cold ingredients on and they mix together. I was like, they should have. Why doesn't it exist for them to have like a hot stone that they cook hot things on? And then I realized it's a pan or like a stove.
Welcome to Hot Stone.
Yeah,
it's like a Mongolian
what's the gimmick?
Grill.
It's basically a Mongolian grill. So that's my Power Pack wisdom. Is that should be your marketing thing. Just open up like a Mongolian type grill and have this big flat, one of those industrial stoves that's flat, and just like have hot ingredients and have the same thing where you mix them all together, and is
all
your
it ice
dreams
cream still, or is it like meat? Is it hot?
It'd be kind of funny if it's just everything. If they cook, the food, but then at the end they're like, "Oh, do you want some ice cream?" And they take the ice cream out and they put it on the stove and it just melts.
It's like burnt, bubbling black ice cream. Yeah, we got you. Yeah, Mongolian hot stone.
Yeah, with that Mongolian hot.
Oh yeah, you know what else is hot?
Yeah,
the sun. He's gonna put this podcast to sleep. He's just gonna look right into the podcast eyes, and he's gonna put his little rays of sunshine on his shoulders and give him a little shrug and say, shh, 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 shh. And he's going to put his little ray hands right through his hair. It's okay, shh. And then he's going to give him a big warm hug. And then he's going to fall on you like Nala pinning Simba to the ground.
Thank you for tuning into our regularly scheduled program. Contact Josh and Jonathan at powerpackedpodcast@gmail.com. Support the show at patreon.com/powerpacked. See you next time, you dirty little rat babies.